Good Monday. I'm Chris Vogt. This is Monday Morning Jolt. Let's get started. Sharona.
Good morning. Today we have Alison Penland, that's your name correct, from the AIDS Task Force. And what is your title there?
I am the Youth Outreach Coordinator.
Okay, so they are doing a huge program in the community. Tell us a little bit about this.
Well, we have our AIDS Walk coming up on May 5th. It's Vive Le Rouge. Registration's at 5, kickoff starts at 6. It's our largest fundraiser for the AIDS Task Force. It's the AIDS Walk of Northeast Indiana. It's going to be a great time. After the walk, we have a party which is going to be kicked off by Scarlet Fever, which is a burlesque troupe, and then Goodnight Gracie is going to perform, which is a local band, and they're amazing. So.
Oh, okay. So as a young person, if you say it's amazing, then it must be.
Oh yeah, they're definitely really good.
So they're not all timers or anything like that.
But everyone will enjoy them.
So what does the AIDS Task Force do?
Well, the AIDS Task Force, we have two different sides. The biggest thing that we do is we take care of people who are HIV positive, making sure they have food and housing and access to medication, all the way down to the general counseling services, because it can be hard to find out you're HIV positive and to deal with that. The other part of our job is the side I work on, which is education. So our goal is to reach out and do prevention, so make sure that people know what are the risks for contracting HIV and how to reduce their risks.
So how can people contribute? What can they do?
The best thing right now would be to go and register on First Giving. It's firstgiving.com/Vive Le Rouge /2012. And you can register to walk in the AIDS Walk. You can register a team. You can join somebody's team. And just, $10 would be a huge contribution to us. If you can't make it out for the walk, the bands, access to the bands, it's $5 to come in and have a good time. So that would be the biggest thing. We'd love to have you out there. If you can raise $75, you get a pretty nice T-shirt. So,
okay.
Yeah.
And you do take contributions right online?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Well.
Yes.
Well, is there anything else you want to tell us about? Because we're going to get into questions that aren't necessarily related to the what you currently do.
Well, we are looking for volunteers. So if you don't want to walk or if you can't get out there and do that, we are looking for volunteers, and you can just call our office. It's 744-1144, and just say that you'd like to volunteer.
Great. Now, this is Monday Morning Jolt, so what we want to know from you is something about your Mondays. One is, how do you get your work week started? Now, are you student?
No,
working?
all I do is work at the AIDS Task Force. My Mondays normally start, the goal is to start with working out and then going to work. That doesn't always happen because it is Monday, but just getting in the office, getting stuff ready to go.
Good. Good for you. And is there anything you do to organize or kickstart your week? You start Sunday night?
I always start Sunday night and make my plans for the week. I carry my phone with me constantly that has my schedule in it, so I know what I need to do and try to pack the car so I can go out quickly.
So you are a young person and you are doing this big responsible job. So people who are like graduating and coming and trying to do a job like that, what kind of advice can you give them?
If it sounds so cheesy, but if you set your mind to it, you can do anything. You can always hold more than you think you can. So stretching and working hard like that always helps.
How about a passion for the mission of the organization often drives what people do and how they relate to the organization. So is that something that, oftentimes we hear, do something that you love, do something you have a passion for?
Absolutely. So, working in the worlds of nonprofits, no one's going to get rich doing it. So you have to really, truly love what you want to do, really, truly want to make people's lives better. And just by knowing you, making other people's lives better. And that's what really drives at me.
And do you have a philosophy or adage by which you live your life and operate your day-to-day business?
My goal is when I come in contact with people that they're going to be better for knowing me. Now, if that's me speaking in front of a group, that's fine. If it's just passing down the street and giving them a smile, and that makes it just a little bit different, holding a door open, that kind of thing.
That's great. And then we have a superpower question. If you could have one superpower, what would it be? What would you want?
Well, right now I'd really like to fly because gas is a little expensive.
Oh, yeah.
And I drive around about 12 counties, so
Teleport.
yeah, teleport flies, something like that. Some kind of superpower like that.
And then tell us something that people that know you well might be surprised to hear.
Something that people that know me well might be surprised to hear. Well, I once rode a mechanical bull. I don't know if they know
Seriously?
that. Yes. I've done it actually twice.
And how did you do?
I'm terrible at it. I'm very tall. I have a very high center of gravity.
I don't even know what a mechanical bull
At least you
is.
tried.
Oh.
It's a bowling knot.
It's just a thing that flips you back and forth. And
Oh.
Did you ever see bull
Urban
riding?
cowboy.
Oh, yeah.
Only this is a mechanical one that sits in the middle of a.
Yeah, and then you
Like an
just,
inflatable.
oh, okay. So how do people get hold of you? How do people get hold of your organization? What's the phone number, the web address?
Well, our phone number is 744-1144.
That's 260.
260, yes. And our website is aidsfortwayne.org, but we're also on Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, Blogger, Tumblr. We obviously have our own website. On Facebook, we are just AIDS Task Force of Northeast Indiana. You can also find Vive La Rouge on Facebook, and you can ask questions that way, shoot us an email, anything.
Great.
Oh, okay, that's great. So we would like to thank Ali for coming and joining us
so
today.
much.
And then we would like to thank the audience. We are recording today at Georgetown Ball. And this is a new location for us. And we would like to thank you again for listening. This is Monday Morning Jolt. Use it.